Hey guys, welcome back to my art channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anthony Dagala. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing you my plates in Manual Visual Technique 1 on my first year. So previously I actually made a video about exposing my plates on Graphics 1 in my first year. I will link in the description box below the video right there. And in the next coming weeks, I will also post my Graphics 2 plates and my Manual Visual Technique 2, which is all about watercolors and painting. So for today's video, I'll be focusing on the Manual Visual Technique 1, which is all about pencil work, drawing, using graphite pencils, and all that. So if you're interested in seeing my plates, then keep on watching! Okay, so for the first plate, I will show you plate number 1, which is all about straight lines. So this is my plate. This was my very first plate. I actually don't know why pinagawa sa amin to. Nagpagawa siya ng mga box like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos 3. 6 times 3, 18. So 18 boxes pinagawa niya. Tapos we are going to draw sa loob nun. I actually didn't know what the purpose of this. Pero yeah, ginawa ko naman. And ito yung kinalabasan niya. This one was actually wrong kasi yung plate was all about drawing straight lines. So straight lines lang talaga and bawal mga curve and bawal mga shadow ganyan. So like when they said straight lines, kailangan straight lines lang talaga and nothing more. So kaya sobrang laki ng minus ko here. I got minus 10. Minus 10 ha. I got an 88 kasi because the prof said na I didn't follow yung instructions. Pero actually yung initial reaction niya was like, wow, oh my god, sobrang sobrang plate mo. And napansin niya na parang mali yung ginawa ko kasi naging still life yung ginawa ko. Pero dapat hindi daw ganun. So, as you can see here, try to cover up yung mga squiggly lines ko and mga shadow. Parang pinatungan ko ng mga straight lines, as you can see here. Lines. Para lang ma-fit dun sa straight lines na plate title namin. Kaya siya sobrang na-minus kasi doon. Tapos yung pag-shade din yan, bawal din daw yon. So, what they meant by straight lines is 100% dapat the drawing is made out of straight lines. So, ayan, 88 lang siya. Pero, all of my friends and blackmates were like, wow, sobrang ganda naman. Well, I should have followed the instructions. Pero I'm super incredibly proud of this plate kasi this was my very, very first one. So, yeah, this was my plate. And we are going to the second one. Pero actually, yung second, third, fourth, and fifth plate, na-display siya sa UST Archie along the halls of Beato at the time. It was mga 2019 at that time, and yun syempre, alam mo na yung pandemic. So, hindi ko na nakuha ulit yung mga plates ko na yon. Pero buti na lang I photographed it for documentation and I actually just flash it here na lang. This was my plate number 2. So, if plate number 1 was all about straight lines, the plate number 2 is all about curved lines. Ito yung title niya if you can see, curved lines. Syempre, I already learned from my past mistake. So, ang ginawa ko ngayon is 100% curved lines talaga. And I used the method called stippling, if you know that, wherein parang puro curves siya. Ito yung naging output ko. As you can see, ito yung parang statue ito ng sa may Q Park. Yung may Piolo Pascual na statue. Ayan, nandito siya. And I actually got a 99 for this plate. Kaya kinuha ng prof ko para i-display. And di ko na nakuha ulit, sadly. So, ito siya, bale. I'm really proud of this plate. Actually, nung dumating nga yung plate, I was like praying na pumasa ako kasi I wasn't really parang proud of my output here. Kasi looking at it now, I still don't know how it got a 99. Pero it did and I am thankful naman. So, puro curve talaga siya. Curve kung curve. And I also added yung mga sky effect, mga shrubs, mga trees, leaves, ganyan, using only curves. So, ayun siya. So, moving on to my third plate. This is my third plate. I got a 97 naman for this plate. Ito siya. Parang siyang tonal value, pero freestyle siya. You can do it however you want. Ito yung ginawa kong parang style. Sobrang daming mga shapes, mga triangles, rectangles, mga spheres, ganyan. Meron akong mga hatching, may mga stippling, may mga shading, may pa-sphere pa ako dyan kahit di naman kailangan. Tapos meron pa ako mga pa-ombre na bars. Tapos ito, may pointillism, ganyan. Lahat binuhos ko na lahat. Tapos ganyan yung naging output and I got a 97. Na-display din siya, kaya di ko siya nakuha as a physical copy ng plate ko. Kaya sad. Moving on, ito naman ang plate number 4 ko. We were basically tasked to do like simple shapes lang like octagon, like sphere, cylinder, cone, square, triangle, ganyan. And we were also tasked to do like a color swatch here about parang pencil shading. So parang pinang practice kami dito sa sides, ganyan. Yeah, I got a 98 dito kasi yung sphere ko, ang sabi daw, my sphere needs to be darker. And as you can see sa drawing na to, parang medyo light siya, napalight ko siya. I feel like it makes sense nga na dapat darker siya. Pero kasi, in my defense, yung pinakita niyang example sa amin is ganto yung sphere. Tinry ko talaga siyang gayahin. Ang sabi daw niya, meron daw mas tama na way. So, ganyan yung output ko. I'm still really proud of it. Lahat ng mga shapes I feel is okay except the circle. I mean, the sphere. Pero, ayan siya. It's very simple lang. I also really liked my professor here because she was very uplifting sa akin and lagi siyang namumuri ng tao. Pinupuri niya ako ganyan. And it really flattered me and inspired me to do better and better. Kaya yung subject niya is one of the things that I always look forward to in the week. Moving on so plate number 5 naman tayo, which na-display din, so wala siya sa akin. It was this still life na ginawa ko out of my own brain. Wala kami reference picture kasi sabi niya, just draw what you want, ganyan, and I'll grade. And ang pinili kong i-drawing is my hydro flask kasi when I was first year, I was kinda known for my hydro flask. I like saying a lot. Yun yung trend dati, parang Visco Girl, Chuchu, mga Hydro Flask, Crunchies, ganun. I made it parang my centerpiece. Ayun yung Hydro Flask ko. Malaki. And I also did parang a basket parang to showcase yung weaving technique, ganun kasi pabibo, ganyan. And meron tayong loaf of breads dyan. Tapos I have a hat here. Tapos may bato dyan kasi wala lang. I wanted to like put like an elegant touch to it. So I put like a vase dyan. Parang accent piece lang na parang cool yung texture niya, ganyan. Tapos naglagay ako ng mga dried flowers. Tapos si Extra, nagpa-background pa, ayan, may black na background. I made it look like nakapatong siya sa isang table, which I think is a really nice touch na I did. Yan yung basically yung plate number 5. And I was really proud of this kasi tinape pa ng prof ko in front of the whole class kasi she really thought it was nice. And I was really flattered kasi I really tried to work hard on this. I'm proud of this one kasi it was actually my first 100 sa class ata. Yeah, moving on to the next one. This next plate is the architectural ornament. We were tasked to draw yung parang acanthus leaf ata to sa Fountain of Wisdom. And ayan siya, bale, parang dinrawing namin yung parang molding ng parang stone. I feel like I got a 95 here. Kasi hindi siya masyadong detailed and hindi masyadong straight yung mga lines na ginawa ko. I was trying to go for a more fine arts-ish na atake sa pagdodrawing nito. Pero in architecture kasi we need to be more realistic and more parang picture perfect na drawing. Kaya hindi siya masyadong mataas like my other plate. Tapos I feel like mas gumanda rin yung drawing ko kasi I covered it with like a dark background para lumitaw talaga yung subject ko. Worth it ba na ginawa ko yun? Or like nagsayang lang ako ng charcoal? Pero I feel like I don't regret it naman kasi maganda naman talaga yung kinalabasan niya and yung effect niya. So ayan siya. I got a 95, which I'm already proud of. So for the next plate naman, we were tasked to draw some trees. And ito siya, ito yung ginawa ko. We were tasked to like choose 3 random trees. I chose yung Mami Sapote broadleaf tree. I chose a coconut palm tree and a weeping willow tree. Medyo na-stress ako sa pag-drawing nito kasi I used yung Prismacolor, which alam mo naman very pigmented ang Prismacolor at saka malambot yung lead niya. So parang nag-melt siya as I draw. Pero I feel like mas magandang brand yung Faber-Castell to color like this kasi yung mga iba kong mga friends, yun yung ginamit nila and matigas kasi yung lead niya kaya madali siyang i-control, ganyan. I got a 91. I was still happy kasi it's a new thing for me and explore lang ng mga different art styles and different medium. And yung having grades like this also is like realizing na there's always room for improvement and you can always practice para mas tumaas pa yung grade mo. So this is the plate for your reference. And yeah, on to the next one. So, yung next one naman na papakita ko is my prelims plate. And ito yung ginawa namin, prelims. Ito yung Fountain of Wisdom ata. And we were tasked to draw the statue lang. And knowing naman ako, I was kinda extra. And I feel like medyo napasobra yung pagka-extra ko. Kasi sa dami ng drawings na nilagay ko, hindi ko na alam kung ano yung focus ng drawing. Kaya I feel like that's the reason na 90 lang ako. I feel like what I would have done differently is made the tree a little lighter and also yung mga scribbles na ewan na ginawa ko. Dapat medyo light lang siya because it's not really needed and it's not really like the main focus of the plate. Pero I actually really like the touch I made here na sinama ko yung parang eagles at saka yung standee niya. Para medyo elevated naman konti and maging unique sa mga gawa ng iba. Pero I feel like medyo naging too much nga yung pagka-draw ko sa mga background and stuff. Moving on, this was the next plate na I did. Naka 100 ako dito kaya di ko rin siya nakuha sa physical copy. So yung plate naman ito is our Architectural Design 1, plate number 3. Yung plate na yun was a wedding bridal pavilion. For the manual visual technique, since same lang yung prof ko for AD and sa MVT, she decided na yung plate nito was a still life drawing of your model sa Architectural Design 1. So, ito yung itsura ng parang pavilion na dinesign ko. And yan yung kinalabasan niya. She really liked the idea na kinolor ko yung background na super duper black kasi it made my drawing more litaw. Kasi if blank lang na white, edi you can't really see yung detail ng mga branches, ng mga butterfly branches na ginawa ko as a design feature, which was commended also by my prof. So, I feel like if gusto nyo rin na lumitaw yung drawing or yung subject nyo, baka gusto nyo i-color yung background ng black, ganun. Tapos i-credit nyo na lang ako. Joke. So, ayun lang. This is my plate. I got a 100 for this, so I am proud of that. For the next plate naman, this is my plate number 11. Ito yung first time na inallow kami mag-use ng colored pencils. Ang grade ko dito is 90 because of a lot of reasons. One of which, sabi niya, yung paving ko dito is too rough. As you can see, di ko siya masyadong na-blend eh. Kaya sabi niya, too rough boulders. Kinda like followed a vibe, a red-ish color scheme, red, brown, white, may pagka-green ng konti, ganyan. That was the color scheme na I was trying to do. Pero I feel like masyadong na-overkill ko yung color red kasi ang daming red, parang lahat naging red na. Kaya ang sabi niya sa akin, the living area is too dark and too plain. So, nakukulangan siya sa parang extravagant siguro at saka sa detail. Kaya sinabi niyang plain. At saka, sobrang dark kasi yung couch ko parang almost dark brown na. Tapos yung carpet ko sobrang dark red. Tapos yung table ko parang dark brown din. Yeah, I kinda agree na it was kinda too dark. Maybe I should have like used other colors or like made it a little lighter, ganyan. Another comment na she said is my tiles were too irregular sa bathroom ko, as you can see here. My bathroom, meron akong mga tiles dyan. Medyo bobs ako kasi freehand ko, if you know what freehand means. Sobrang different ng mga size ng tiles ko. Pero I agree naman. Parang minadali ko lang to. Yeah, yun lang yung mga comments niya. And I wasn't really proud of this output kasi I feel like I agree sa lahat ng mga comments niya and parang minadali ko talaga yung plate na to. I remember this plate was the first time na nagising ako ng late. My class starts at mga 7 or like 8. Tapos I feel like nagising ako ng 9. Nagising ako ng 9. Tapos pagising ko sabi like, sobrang bilis ko talaga mag-pack ng mga things. Tapos nakita ko yung plate ko. It was not finished yet. Nakita yung plate ko sa table sa dorm ko. It wasn't finished yet and I was like panicking. I tried to like sinry ko talaga madaliin para pagpasok ko tapos na, ganun. Pero, nung pagpasok ko, everyone wasn't done pala. Kaya, the prof, she extended the deadline, the due date, for us to work on it. And I'm like, minadali ko na siya. Tapos na ako, minadali ko na siya. Yung mga ginawa ko na lang at that period was to do like polishing lang, mga other details. Yeah, ayun. Pinasubmit ko na lang na ganito. For 90, I feel like I'm still okay with the grade. So, for the last plate naman, hindi ko rin nagustuhan yung output ko. Pero, I feel like kasi towards the end of the semester, I was like, my grades are so high na, my grades are so, parang, I don't need to put effort now on this. Parang, I'm too lazy na eh. Parang ganun. Ayan, parang sobrang simple lang ng ginawa kong colors, at saka mga finishes. Parang, nahirapan ako mag-blend ng colors sa Prismacolor. The pigment is so strong, it's so soft. Yung pag-mix ko, parang nagiging oil pastel siya-ish. And yeah, tingnan mo to how I blended this. It's so bad. Hindi dapat ganyan yung look ng wood, to be honest. And saka yung tree ko na sobrang pangit, mukhang cotton candy na yun on a stick. Meron pa akong entourage, ganyan. Nilagyan niya ng question mark here. Kasi sabi niya, bakit lumulutang yung bata? Kasi parang I was thinking na it was like an art style na out of the box, ganyan. Meron akong square here na may render, tapos meron akong square dito na grass na render, and I feel like I was trying to like explore art styles. Sadly, it didn't translate well sa professor ko, kaya she didn't get the Art Calusin reference. If you know the artist, sobrang galing niya mag-drawing, and alam niyo yung madami siyang paganyan na mga square sa background. I feel like that's the route I was trying to go for. So yeah, ayun yung kinalabasan niya, and yeah, I really wasn't proud of this. My grade was 86 over 100. And I was like, okay lang. Tapos na. Pero hindi. Dapat hindi ganyan yung attitude nyo when it comes to like the plates. Kasi you should always give your best sa lahat ng plates para hindi mahatak yung grade mo pababa. Wala, ayun lang. This is my last plate. And that concludes all my plates for Manual Visual Technique 1 in the first semester. So that's it for the video. I hope you watched till the end. This was mainly me exposing my Manual Visual Technique 1 plate, and I hope you liked the video. Previously, I actually posted some vlogs about moving in my dorm, day in the life, week in the life. You can always check my video playlist. I have it all here. I made a lot of content over the past year. So if you're interested on my journey as an architecture student, maybe you can watch those. On the next videos, I actually filmed other videos like reacting to my graphics 2 plates and my Manual Visual Technique 2 plates. So I feel like that's something you should look out for. So if you're interested in those types of content, make sure to ring that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post new vlogs, new content, new rendering videos, new reaction to my plate videos, new day in the life, week in the life, and other content related to architecture or my life as an architecture student. So yeah, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye!